This video is about demonstrating the knowledge of the triangle inequality theorem and understanding the relationships between sides and angles of a triangle. So for our angle-side relationships, the longest side is going to be across from the biggest angle, and the shortest side is going to be across from the smallest angle. So in number 1, 2, and 3, we want to order the segments from shortest to longest. So we want to look at the angles. So in number 1, we have 3 angles given to us. So our smallest angle is 49, which means across from it is our shortest side. So that is going to be RD, segment RD. Our next angle is 63, which means that our middle length side is going to be RE. And our largest angle is across from the longest side, which is then ED. In number 2, before we can put our angles in order, we need to know the missing angle. So because we have 2 angles, we can subtract from 180 to get our missing angle, which is 33 degrees. So 33 degrees is the smallest angle. So our shortest side is SE. Our middle angle is 51. So our middle side is SA. And then our largest angle is 96. So our longest side is EA. In number 3, we have the angles with a variable, so we need to solve for x first. So we know that all angles in a triangle equal 180, so we have x squared plus 4x plus 5 plus 98 is equal to 180. So x squared plus 4x plus 103 equals 180. We can subtract 180 from both sides, so x squared plus 4x minus 77 equals 0. So we need two numbers that multiply to negative 77 and add to 4. So we have x plus 11 and x minus 7. When we switch, we get x is negative 11 and x is 7. If I put negative 11 into the 4x plus 5 angle, I get a negative number. So we're only going to use 7. So 7 squared is 49 degrees. And 4 times 7 plus 5 is 33 degrees. So our shortest side is across from the smallest angle, which is going to be CB. Our middle angle is across from our middle side, which is CU. And our largest angle is across from the largest side, which is UB. Now let's go the opposite way. We know the sides, and we want to put the angles in order from smallest to largest. So the shortest side is 8, which means our smallest angle is angle H. Our middle side is 15, which is across from the middle angle, which is angle T. And our largest side is across from the largest angle, which is angle A. In number 5, our shortest side is 6.1, which is across from the smallest angle, which is angle Y. Our next side is across from the medium angle, which is going to be angle R. And our largest side is across from the largest angle, which is angle C. Now in number 6, we don't know the sides yet, but we can use the perimeter to solve for x. So we know that all of the sides add up to the perimeter. So 4x plus 5 plus 15 plus 2x plus 3x plus 2 is equal to 49. So when we combine like terms, we get 9x plus 22 is equal to 49. Subtract 22 from both sides, so 9x equals 27. Divide, so x is 3. So 3 times 3 plus 2 is 11. 4 times 3 plus 5 is 17. And 5 plus 2 times 3 is 21. So now we put the angles in order. So our shortest side's 11, which is across from the smallest angle, angle F. Our middle side is 17, which is across from the middle angle, angle L. And our largest side's across from the largest angle, which is angle Y. Pause the video to try the U-Try problems on your own, and then watch the video to check your answers. Check your answers, and if you need more time, please pause the video. Our next part then is triangle inequality. So triangle inequality tells us what kind of numbers make up a triangle. So not any three numbers that we pick are always going to form a triangle. In order for a triangle to be formed, the sum of the two smaller sides must be greater than the third length. So you always want to look for the biggest side and then add the two sides together that are smaller. So in number 1, our biggest side is 12. So 5 plus 8 needs to be bigger than 12. 5 plus 8 is 13. 13 is bigger than 12. So yes, this forms a triangle. In number 2, we have 12, 13, and 26. So 12 plus 13 needs to be bigger than 26. 25 is not larger than 26. So this is not a triangle. In number 3, 5 plus 10 needs to be bigger than 15. 15 is equal to 15, not larger than 15, so this is not a triangle. Now, if we are given two sides of a triangle, we want to find the possible lengths of the third side. So the third side here is x. Now, in this case, we don't know which side is larger, so we're going to do three inequalities. We're going to have 12 plus 15 has to be greater than x. 12 plus x has to be greater than 15, and 15 plus x has to be greater than 12. Now, 15 is already greater than 12, so we're not going to look at that inequality because x could be any number, but if it's a negative, that wouldn't work. So we're going to solve the other two inequalities. So we have 27 is greater than x. To solve for x in the second one, we subtract 12, so x is greater than 3. So that means that x has to be between 3 and 27. The shortcut to get these numbers on is we subtract to get the first number and we add to get the second number. So in number 5, if we have the sides of 19 and 7, we can do 19 minus 7, which will get us 12, and 19 plus 7, which will get us 26. Pause the video to complete the U-Try problems. Check your answers and pause the video if you need more time to check.